It's finally travel day. I've been waiting so long for this trip. It's our second trip of the year, heading over to Orlando. We have so much to unpack. We're going to Universal, we're staying at the resorts, and we might be doing a little Disney as well. So come along. Just made it to the airport. It is 10:43. Our flight leaves at 11:40 and it boards at 11:10, and we haven't even made it through TCA yet. So I'm a bit nervous that we might not make the flight, but hopefully TSA isn't too bad and we get on board, I hope. We just made it through customs. It was actually not that bad. Quick advice, if you come in through Miami, you're doing American Airlines, don't go through the first checkpoints. Actually walk through all the way to checkpoint 5. They're mostly empty, 5 to 10 minute wait at most. And the other one passing that one is probably around the same time. But if you go to the first one, you're gonna be there forever. So, made it through. Now to get to the gate, we have a few minutes before it boards. I was waiting for that. Superstitious. Bye.
Morning.
Morning.
Trying to steal your stuff.
Made it on the plane. It felt like forever though, but we made it. So, safe flight.
Yes,
2,000 years later.
Finally got the rental information. It took a little bit longer than we wanted, just because, I don't know. They couldn't, I don't know, I really don't know. But we finally on our way to the car. It just feels like this whole entire endeavor has taken 5 hours when the flight was just 30 minutes. From getting there, TSA, well actually TSA wasn't bad. Maybe I'm being over dramatic, I don't know. Just the thought in my head feels like a car would have been there a lot faster. We would have been there by now. But I don't know, gotta think about it. But one of the things we're trying new is that the car we're using is an electric vehicle. I've never really, I've driven electric vehicles, but I've never, 2808. I've never had ownership of an electric vehicle for a period of time, so this is kind of new to me. Charging it and whatnot. Okay, but first we gotta find the vehicle. And we found the car, which is 28. Yeah, you were right, I get it, you were right. 2808. So it's this, a Kia Niro. I've never heard of this car. I'm going to record this for memory's sake. I'm going to turn on the car right now. The car is on. This is very weird. All right, to the resort we go. Now, for all of you viewers that have an electric vehicle, can you tell me how it works with this whole power and charge scenario? Oh, that's loud. Sorry. Power and charge scenario. I was driving and then the meter here. Side note. When you drive, right, there's a meter that goes up or down towards power right there, or towards charge. What is the right balance for that? Because I noticed that the range isn't really good. We started with 230 miles at the airport and then ended up right now at 219, and the airport's not that far away. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I really haven't figured out this whole electric car thing, right? But comment down below. Let me know. Give me some advice on electric vehicles. Just to give you guys a sneak peek. right, we went into the room. It's a really, really nice looking room. I'm gonna end the video here, but just to give you guys a sneak peek, look at this view. Look at that, over there. You see Universal Studios. What a beautiful view. But yeah, I want to close out this travel day trip. We're gonna relax for a little bit, kind of let us detox from the crazy moment we had this morning, and then head to the park. Keep telling you guys, a lot of fun things today, a lot of fun things we're gonna unpack for this trip. So we're just gonna relax, head to the parks, and then probably tomorrow morning, I'll do the tour video of this really, really beautiful resort. And there's a secret with this resort in the room I got, and I got it for a good price too. Now, as for the travel, like I said, it just felt a lot hectic. Felt like a lot was going on. I don't know if traveling via the airport, via airplane to Orlando is the way to go, just because of all the hurdles and checkpoints you have to do just to get here, compared to getting in your car and driving for 3.5 hours and getting here. I don't know, maybe I'm just jaded today because there were so many obstacles that happened today from this electric car that seems not to like me, but that's a story for another day.
Few inches later.
I really do like the vibes of this resort. Very chill, very laid back. Real reminiscent of beach vibes. All right, so I think the bus is over here. Sunlight, sunshine. All right, we made it to the park. Quick drive, nothing crazy. The bus driver felt like he was a little, or she was a little sensitive with brake pedals, but otherwise, quick drive. And now we're here in the park. Now the bus is actually pretty packed, so I'm very curious how the park is gonna look. It has been a while since I've stepped foot in this building. Actually over a decade ago, I used to come through this building every other day to work. Look at the sea of people. Universal. Wow. I mean, yet again, I didn't expect it to be like empty either. It's Universal. That is true. It is spring break, so we expect the park to be pretty packed today. So the first things first, we need to head over to the kiosk to get our newly annual passes. I'd actually canceled the annual passes a while back with the SeaWorld one, just because we weren't coming here that often. But now, we will be coming here often. So, let's go get our new annual passes. Yeah, this is kind of cool.
These are oak, like the do you know what the
Thank you.
It's like the fourth part.
For real. So there it is. We are annual pass holders once again. And now to eat some goodness and drink some yumminess. We just spoke to one of the cast members here, great cast member. And oh yeah, we didn't. And she was talking about how tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow, she's gonna do a cast member only for previews for Epic Universe. And next week, they're gonna do cast member plus family for Epic Universe. So it is here. And that just made me even more excited for this great, great theme park we're all about to have. Ah, awesome. I don't want to sound like, you know, that Disney guy or that Disney, but where's the passport and all that? Oh, I want to try that drink. All right, so Wicked Snacks. Oh, this is based on the Wicked. Oh, okay. So pink goes well with green scroll, strawberry for waffle, and breakfast croissant. Ooh, damn, cocktails are a little pricey, huh? Hi, happy Mardi Gras. The Mini Cafe. That is so cool. All right, you want to check out Canada? All right, first booth, Canada. Bless you. Margarita poutine, hot maple lacquered salmon.
Ginger snap, fireball whiskey, lime juice, ginger puree, and maple syrup.
I don't know about that.
Fireball part.
Yeah, the fireball part, you lost me there.
Let's go see Colombia. Watch your side, everybody. Watch your side.
Happy Mardi Gras. That was pretty cool.
I really like Mardi Gras.
Huh?
I said I really like Mardi Gras.
All right, so what do we have here? They have the chingue empanadas, pan de bono, and agua panela. Hi. So what do you want to try? Oh, and the Colombian burger. How do you have inside?
Yeah, that's too big. Let's try the empanadas.
And the pan de bonos?
Huh?
All
The
three.
pan de bono?
Yeah. Can we get the chicken empanadas, the pan de bonos, and then can I try the agua panela?
Do I have a chicken empanada, pan de bono, and apple?
Yes, please. This right here is from my aunt, my mom, my grandma. Would always make that is our Kool-Aid. That was our Kool-Aid for us when we grew up. So here are the empanadas, little mini empanadas, and the pan de bono. And here's the agua panela. Now I already tasted it. It's not like grandma used to make it. It's actually, what's the word? It's died down. It's watery. It's very watered down. Yeah. So let's try the empanada first. Good. What is this? Hot sauce?
No, it's like a chimichurri.
Chimichurri? Oh. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Good. Let's try it on the one. Ooh, it's nice and hot. No.
Good.
Oh. That slaps. Definitely slaps.
Oh yeah.
It's warm and nice and fluffy. Really, really good. That was actually really good. A lot better than what we expected. We might just come back for the burger, because the burger also did look good. And you know, from Miami, we're so used to Colombian food and Colombian burger. I'm from Colombia. You know, coming here to eat that, it's kind of like a, you know, when there's so much to offer, but it was worth every single penny. Now we're here at the Puerto Rican one to see what food they have. You know the food here is fresh when they got that grill going. Ooh, look at that. They got that grill going for them pinchos. Oh, that looks good. I can't wait. So here's the spread. What are these called again?
Fritters.
Fritters.
Pastelón fritters.
Pastelón fritters. And here is the lechon. Oh my God, that looks amazing.
It smells even better.
Because did you see the grill? Oh, ooh. All right, let's try this. Don't need the bread.
We hadn't eaten all day. I think I already had like 3
Good?
like 2 or 3.
It tastes really good. Tastes like homemade barbecue.
Let's try this. It's supposed to be plantain with picadillo inside.
See the lobster and the mussel? What the hell? Stop, mama.
Is it good?
And the mussel.
Let's try it.
Use the mussel.
Oh, yeah.
See his abs though?
Mmm.
See his abs. I want to know how his family.
Oh, good food. Oh my God.
Can I show up? Okay.
The food so far in Mardi Gras, it is slapping. It is really, really good. Man, that was some good food. That was very, very delicious. All right, so on to the next one. Ooh, they got espresso martini over here. Oh, these are just drinks. That's what, you wanted drinks, there you go. Now, excuse me. One thing we have noticed is that it is more expensive. Yeah, sorry. It is more expensive here than it is
Carolyn.
in Disney. Well, it feels more expensive. But the quality of the food so far has been phenomenal. Has been just phenomenal.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing?
Good, good.
Having fun?
Yes, eating great food.
Uh-huh. All right, what we getting?
Ooh, some beignets.
Beignets? You ever had
Rice
beignet
meal.
before?
Yes.
Yeah, what else are we getting? Is that it?
Rice and beans.
Rice and beans? Okay. Whenever you get the chance, try the mac and cheese. That's my mama's recipe.
Oh, really? Okay.
Good, I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, New Orleans, you're up next. This is a rice and beans. That looks phenomenal. And that is the beignets. So let's mix this up a bit.
I wonder if it's spicy.
That's the only thing I'm afraid of, because it's New Orleans. Everything in New Orleans is usually has some kick to it. But those beans look really, really fresh. Yeah, it has a kick.
Yeah?
Yeah, it definitely has a kick.
We don't have anything to drink.
Has a little kick. Not a crazy kick. Okay.
There's a weird spice.
Where's Park?
Like cumin or
Is that pepper? The black things? I don't know what that is.
probably.
Still good though. Real good. Fresh. The vignette, ooh. Very powdery. It's good, but not as fluffy. Not as fluffy. Maybe it's the one I grabbed.
They're not French Quarter beignets.
And yeah, they're not. They're not. Okay, after that nice and spicy kick, we need something to wash it down with. So we're here at the New Orleans to get some good premium cocktails, a chocolate cherry Sazerac. Sazerac? Looks good. And a Category 5 punch. Ron Myers, lime juice, orange juice, simple syrup, passion fruit puree, and grenade. I might try that one. We have acquired the drinks. I got the Category 5 punch. It's pretty good. And
This is Tito's and pineapple juice.
yeah, Tito's and pineapple juice with a splash of club soda. And it comes with a cool souvenir cup. So that's a nice take home. So now we're gonna go towards Harry Potter and see what other good food they have over there. Like I said, yo, Disney, where you at? Because this food is slapping. It is slapping. Oh, but cheers. It has been a minute since we've been to Diagon Alley. I'm a bit excited, excuse me. I mean, this place is impressive every time I come here. Just the theming. Look at that. It is. Oh, really? Green Gods. This place is always so cool. If you want the Harry Potter kick, just come here. And I can only imagine how the Ministry of Magic is going to look like in Epic Universe. Oh my God. Oh man. Look at that. Looks amazing. So we're not here to do any rides. Green Gods, it's 45 minutes. I don't think we're gonna do many rides today. I think it's just more of walk around, get back into the feeling of Universal theme parks, enjoy some good food, some good drinks. You know, just take it all in. Take it all in. That's pretty cool. Right.
I'll run back here.
Oh, wow.
So you'll call from back there. I'll run back here. I meet up with you.
Sounds like something out of Harvard. What is this? Quidditch, the game.
It's a lot of fun. I sleep, but I actually want to.
Oh, I didn't know there was a board game for this. Quidditch, the game. 42 bucks.
Lots of food to sample.
What is this? Oh, the Golden Snitch?
I wish it was actually metal though. It's plastic.
Oh, yeah, like a bust, like a statue. That'd be pretty cool. Some broom statues right here. What do we have over here? Oh, is this a keychain? That's really nice. A little tumbler. Go Slytherin, 22 bucks. Got a little nice pet snake, Go Slytherin. 30 bucks? How is this 30 bucks? There's no way this is 30 bucks. Like, look at the eyes. Look at this. 30, oh my God. Oh my God. Universal, you playing. You acting like Disney. No, there's no way. Woo, buddy. $30 for a cross-eyed snake. Uh-huh. See, I'm what I said. Well, these are nice, though. These are really nice. So these 32 bucks. Yeesh. They're really milking the Harry Potter merchandise over here. Yeah. All right. That was it for Green. Okay, Green Gods for Diagon Alley. Time to exit and keep eating. I don't know, my stomach is kind of full. Man, that was some good food. And it was only like 4 corners that we did. All right, but let's check it out. Let's keep walking. The DeLorean. And I heard that
Not just me.
that Back to the Future ride is coming back to Universal. Don't quote me on that. To something I've read that they are bringing Back to the Future. Okay, so one of the reasons we eventually canceled our season passes is that we we realized that there wasn't a lot to do here for the kids. Like most of the rides here, most of the things here in Universal and Islands of Adventure, besides a few little things, were more like bigger kid centric. But that all has changed ever since they created the DreamWorks land that we're about to see now. Because if this is enough to pull, for example, us who has kids and we think that this park and especially Islands of Adventure doesn't really bring anything for kids compared to Disney, this might be a game changer for Universal. So let's see how it looks. Let's see what it has. Let's see if it has enough to, you know, bring in a family with kids. Even though I see a lot of kids now. But again, I always feel like there's nothing really, it's not a lot to do for kids, like little kids, right? Like I remember when I came here, when I was younger, they had Barney. They still have ET, which is crazy. And they had Woody the Woodpecker, and it was like a mini water park, if I'm not mistaken. But this is what it's looking now, and this is what I saw in the videos. This little play area here, like a big jungle gym. Then over here we have Swamp Snacks, which looks pretty cool. Like, I do like the theming. Looks really, really cool. That looks really, really cool. And oh, it's a splash pad area. Okay. Oh, and it's pretty long too. Oh, so that's the splash pad area, which is connected to the whole jungle gym. Oh, the slide. With the kid coaster. Oh, they got Kung Fu Panda in the back. Go in there. So this is really, really cool. Like Busch Gardens, they have something similar to this, but it's way bigger. That big tree house, and the kids, the boys loved that. Like, they went nuts over that. But that was it. Like, there was nothing else in Busch Gardens they could do. It was just that in Sesame Street. But this is really, really cool. Yeah, I did. Imagination Celebration. Was that like a show? Yeah, it looks like it's a show. Poppy's Playground. Trolls Troller Coaster, which is a mini coaster. That looks cool, I'm not gonna lie. Pose Kung Fu Training Camp. Looks freaking cool. What is it though? Is it a ride? Warning. You may get wet. Oh, so this is another... It looks like it's another jungle gym. Oh, really? But it doesn't look like it's a ride. It looks like it's like, oh, it's a big water park. Like a big water splash pad park.
Why do they have a height thing?
I don't know. It's cool though. Like, the theming is pretty cool. Like the noodles.
Yeah.
That's cute. That's very, very cute. Nah, I like this. This is cool. Oh, it's because it's co-live. So why is there a height? Because it doesn't look like they could go up there, no. No, it's just, we'll turn around. Next showing 6 p.m.
Little things of articulation. You guys just shout it out to see it. I'm gonna look, see. Ling Ling's always like taking my step, you guys. Maybe she's gonna. Oh! What? What? You found it? I'm on fire! Now you're on fire, Awesome Avery. Awesome Avery! And you're so nice. And thank you for asking about my food intake. What? Can I? I'm literally on fire! My bell buns! Oh, Avery, don't panic. I got it.
Pretty cool. It's like an interactive show. Because that's definitely not Paul's voice. That's not Jack Black. So they.
No, that's like the one with Crush.
Oh yeah, the one with Crush.
Somebody like behind.
See, yeah.
That's why he's able to interact.
So it's pretty cool. Like, you see the kids interacting with it. So that's really, really cool. So I'm assuming that's what it meant by height restriction. That they're probably going to do something there, maybe.
Let's see what the sign is.
But otherwise, like, this is really, really cool. I wish they would have made that jungle gym a bit bigger, though. But there is splash pads to, like, compensate. All right, so we figured it out. So you got to be this tall so you can play alone. Not that you need to be a height to to interact or play in this area. Okay. Yeah, it's a little playground area. So this is real cool. Like it's very, very, very kid-centric. We got the trolls. I don't know their names at all. At all. That's pretty cool.
These little babies right up here, they so well behaved. How'd you get them to do that? Did you train them? How'd you use? What'd you use? The chocolate? All right, bye. Very nice to meet you. Man, I can't believe people these days. They just come up and take a picture. They don't even say, hi, doggy, how you doing? How your baby's doing? How's the dragon? And anything like that. Oh, man, they're doing so great. You know, dragging them at my Gymboree right now. Should I say burning down a Gymboree? Every time they go to new Gymboree, man, they just get caught on fire, man. You see their insurance rates, they go through the roof.
All right. Don't know how the audio is gonna be. The mic kind of turned off. Battery. It's been a long day. We have one more stop, and that is the Epic Preview Center to see and check out what they got and get a little bit more excited about Epic Universe. If not already the excitement we've gotten today. Let's add to it. Oh, and they have merch. I didn't know they had merch. I thought it was just like a, oh yeah, it is.
Oh, there's the...
Yeah, the preview over there. That looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's cute. How to Train a Dragon, that's very cute. Oh, wow. This looks awesome. I wonder if this is like real life size for the portals. This is pretty big. If this is like the actual size of the portals, I'm so excited. Oh man. Awesome. All right, I think we're gonna end it here. It was actually an amazing day. It was so great getting back to Universal Studios. It's been a long time. The crazy part is that I had like workers' remorse. I hated coming here just because every time I came here it reminded me of the time I worked here, and because I knew this place inside out. So I kind of stopped coming here. But this time it was great. A lot of new stuff, a lot of new surprises. Got to meet some real cool people. PC Dev, shout out to you. So very excited of what's to come, especially with Epic Universe. Good morning, Vacation Squad. It's around 7 o'clock in the morning, and today is Resort Tour Day. Now it looks a little bit cloudy. Oh, it's really cool. You can see the rides right over there. But yeah, it's a bit cloudy. Don't know if it's gonna rain today, but at least for the plan for today. So we're gonna check out the rest of this resort, and then we got a few surprises in store for us because we still have one more day here in Orlando. So the first thing we're gonna do is, I have this electric car, this EV car that I rented, not by choice, and I'm not saying anything against EV cars, but I have to charge it. And they do have charging stations here at the Endless Summer Resort, Surfside. So I'm gonna see if I can move it, get it to charge for maybe an hour or two before I have to drop off Jennifer at the airport. So let's go do that first. Let's see if there's any spots available. But check out this view. Isn't this a heck of a view? Look at that. The pool looks really nice. Is that like a fish? Right? Like a fish? Does that look like a fish to you? The pool? That's really cool. All right, let's head down. So this is the resort store, which is a very nice store. Let's give it a pan. And no, it does not have any Epic Universe merch. It's a bit chilly outside, so I might come in here and get myself a jacket or sweater. This is it's a nice Spirit jersey. Let's press on. So now we're gonna go into the main lobby. It's pretty cool. Bondi bitch singing. Bonsai pipeline. Watu Bali. So one of the things I do give about this resort is the theming. It has phenomenal theming, really nice theming to the name Surfside. So this is the main lobby, which again, it's not a huge main lobby, but it's just right, nice and quaint, and it's to the theming. So if we go this way, that way, through those doors is the entrance if you're coming in for the first time to check in. Through these doors, you go outside and it's the main pool. So this resort is split into two towers. Towers 1, which is over here where I'm staying, and Tower 2, which is on this side. They're basically the same, just split in between the pool, which I'll go in just a little bit. So let's go back in. Right behind this sitting area over here, you have the Starbucks, and then you have your Beach Break Cafe, which is your cafeteria area over here, which I can say is not that big. Oh, let's go on this side. It's not as big as the say Cabana Bays, but this is Universal's Value Resorts. So this is the cafeteria area. The sitting area is right on that side. So it's not that big, but still good quality food. All right, let's go check out the game room. See if it's open. There we go. So here's the game room. And usually with these value resorts, most value resorts, game rooms aren't as big, even though the game room is one of my favorite areas in a resort. I usually spend quite a few times hanging out in the game room. As you guys know, Vacation Squad, there's a good game, I'll be here. But yeah, it's a decent sized game room. Okay, so before we check out the fitness room, well, people are working out, so I didn't want to bother anybody. So we're gonna skip the fitness room for now and then head over to the parking garage, because that's where I have the EV car. And then we're gonna check out to see if there's any available slots and then try to figure out this whole EV charging thing. So another thing I did wanted to know is that the theming in this resort is pretty dope. So by the elevators, you have these surfboards up here that are really cool and really like gives theming to the resort. So I just wanted to point that out, that the theming in the resort is really A1 here. As soon as you walk in here, you get the feeling that you are in a resort somewhere in the beach, getting ready to hit the waves. All right, finally made it to the garage. So when you come from the main lobby, which is over there, right, when you try to check in, so over here, this parking area is 20-minute parking for you to be able to check in. The roundabout, the driveway to the front lobby is on that side. Once you get your room key, if there is no space for Tower 1, this over here is the parking garage, where you just come around, use your key to get into the parking area, and then this way is where you have your EV charging stations. So let's see if there's a space available to charge the car. It doesn't look like there is. Yeah, there are no available charging stations right now, but this is how it looks like. And to be very honest, this is new to me because I've never charged an EV vehicle. Okay, let's continue on with the resort tour. So what we'll do is we'll walk back around heading towards the main lobby so then we can see the front driveway. All right, so coming out of the garage, you see the garage right over there. Over here is where you would use your room key to come in and out, and then right over here is the main driveway to the resort. If you see right across that building, that's its sister or brother resort, which is a Dockside Resort, and they're basically parallel to one another. I was told that the Dockside has 2 pools and a sand area, but for the most part, the rooms are basically the same. But yeah, this is the resort. It's not a really big resort. Again, these are Universal's value resorts, and the price sets itself. A room for this resort goes around $130. The room that I got, which I'll show you guys in a minute, which is a real cool room, I got it at a very, very value price compared to the competitors in regards to the type of room that I got. But again, I just want to show the theming of the resort, where you see the waves on the tower itself, the surfer right there, and the sailboat, right, with the seagulls. I don't know if you can see it. The seagulls are all the way on top, right? The theming around this resort it's just phenomenal. Very immersive, and part of the theming I always say is it's important, or the theming itself is very important because it's part of the immersiveness when you come to this resort. And look, for a value resort, the amount of details that they put into this resort itself, it's really, really cool. Like, and going to the park yesterday, if you guys have not seen that, check out that video where we went to do Mardi Gras. The details and the level that Universal's putting back into the parks, back into their resorts, I'm telling you, man, they're trying to make a change. This is really, really cool. I'm really enjoying my stay here at Surfside. And before I forget, here are the shuttles to and from the parks. So I'm understanding that one over there is for City Walk, Universal, and Islands, and I believe this one is for Volcano Bay. That's what I believe, because a lot of people are getting confused between the two. Meaning, when we went yesterday to the parks, we didn't know if we were supposed to go to this one or that one. And then when we came back from the park, we saw people standing in this one waiting for the bus when the bus stopped over there. So yeah, it's a bit confusing. But I'm assuming this one's for Volcano Bay and that one's for Universal and Islands of Adventure. Right across, you see Dockside with its theming. You know what? I think we're gonna head that way and kind of go into that resort and check out its lobby and see how that looks, at least for today. And it's very windy. Look at the clouds, they're moving. And then over there is 4 Points. If you haven't seen that one, I'll link that one in the description below, because I've stayed in that one before. Need to mention that the bus comes every 10 minutes from what I was told by the front desk. Now, before we go over to Dockside, let's check out the pool area, starting with the outside of the pool, where you have these little sitting areas here, and the same thing on the other side where they have benches. We'll see that right now. We're going to take a quick little lap around it, because there is this little walking area I want to show you, which is very, very scenic. So right over here on the back side of the resort, you have this really nice pathway where you have this view of this beautiful lake. And that pathway goes all the way down and wraps around to the other side of the resort, starting from that end. And it's a real nice little path to kind of walk and just hang out. Over here is the re-entry to the pool. But look at this view. Really nice view. Over there you have your Best Western, your Westgate Towers, and your Ramada. I'm telling you, it's views like this that remind me why I do what I do. Especially early in the morning where it's nice, quiet, peaceful. The wind is blowing. It's not scorching hot. It's just perfect. I love these moments. So here is a shot of the pool. Don't know if we'll be back in time to walk through the actual pool premise. Got some lifeguards over there. We will go to the bar and check that part out. But like I said, the pool opens at 9, and I think we'll be out of here before then or by that time, and continue with our adventures here in Orlando. Because like I said, we have one more day. We leave tomorrow first thing in the morning, and I have a surprise for you guys with that as well. And then we head back home. So we have one more day to really enjoy. All right. So let's go into the bar area over here. So you have a bar with a full line of cocktails and drinks that you could order. The service here was phenomenal. And then if you want to order food, here's a QR code. If you want to look at the menu. But yeah, Vacation Squad. This, oh, look at the surfboards. See, again with the theming, the details. The details is what matters. But yeah, overall, this is a very nice themed resort. Yeah, Vacation Squad. This is a really good value resort. You get your bang for your buck when it comes to this resort. I just love it. Like, again, the theming is top one for a value resort. That's the most important part, right? Because you expect this kind of theming on moderate to high value resorts. No, on a very nice chill resort like this, you see the theming everywhere, and it's telling you what Universal's trying to do and where it's trying to go. So hey, kudos to you, Universal. I mean, come on, man, look at this. Even the bathroom signs put a little theming on it, right? So right now what I'm gonna do is just head over to the cafeteria, grab some breakfast, and then head over back to the room. God, I almost fell. And then we'll do the room tour and then wrap up the video and then start today's day. With all the excitement, I almost forgot that I said I'll take you guys over to Dockside and check that out. So I'm here back in the parking garage. I'm gonna head to the car and we'll drive over there and check it out. Definitely more busy over here at the Dockside. I can say way more busy. Alright, let's check this out. So this is the Dockside Resort. Definitely more busy. has the Sunset Lounge, which is a bar. Now, I don't know if the Sunrise has a bar inside. And here's the cafeteria, which is way bigger. Oh my God, look at this. It's huge. I think I might have stayed at the wrong one. Because this is massive. Still with the theming though, Pier 8 Margot. Alright, let's go this way. Towards Tower 2. Over here you have your Starbucks, just like the other one. And then over here, you have your Universal store, which looks about the same size. Yeah, looks like about the same size. But definitely the lobby feels a bit smaller, but I don't know, maybe that's just perception. But let's keep moving along. Oh, okay. So here's a resort. They also open up at 9. And that is one of the big difference between this one and the Surfside. This one has a beach area, has the pool, and then the bar in the back called the Wave Makers. But I was told this one has 2 pools, so I think the other pool might be or that way or that way. Wow. Vacation Squad. Wow. That was a little bit intense, huh? I'm gonna show you the compare contrast from that resort to this resort. We're back here in the parking garage because guess what? I got a station. So we're gonna figure this thing out and then we're gonna head back into the room and talk about what we just saw. So assuming you just grab this and you just stick it in here, and what happens next? Oh, it just charges? Do I have to pay, or is this provided by the resort? Oh look, like when you're charging a battery, I think that's what that means, is that it's charging when it blinks like that? Well, you know what, I'm also kind of nervous because like what happens if like I check out and I get this fat bill because of the EV charging? But yet again, how would they know it's my vehicle? So from what I'm assuming is that it comes complimentary with the resort, which is pretty cool. It's just finding the space. That's all it is. So we're back in the room. And like I said, there's something special about this room that I wanted to show you guys. And it's 1711. So let's head in. And what's special is that this is a 2-bedroom suite, which is very, very neat. Let's give it a pan real quick. Doors right here. When you walk in, see the kitchenette. Technically your first room. Look at the surfboard here. This is so cool. Like I said, the theming in this resort is top notch. You have over here a full length mirror with some hooks, so you can hook your book bags, whatever the case may be. Then you turn around, there's a door, and then you have your little kitchenette area with a whole bench for you and your family to sit, have dinner, have breakfast, whatever the case may be. Then you have your bench down here where you can move your little kitchenette, coffee, sink, microwave, and fridge. And it's a decent sized fridge too, it's pretty big. Over here, you have utensils. And down here is your ice bucket. A lot of storage room. That's what I've noticed. A lot of places to store things. The artwork in this room is really cool as well. This little area is very, very nice. So then over here, you have technically your first room with 2 full-size beds. I like, again, the theming. This little light here, little anchor, and that metal sound, right? Like a lighthouse metal sound. Like that's, again, the theming, the artwork at the top. Then right here in the middle, you have a clock. Then you have USB, USB-C. Over here, back in the kitchenette, almost forgot, you do have plugs. You have plugs over here, and then you have a plug over here, and then on the side of the bed. So plugs all around. Plugs all around. Then let's go to the TV console area, right? You have the TV, decent size TV. You can use YouTube and different apps on this TV. You just have to click the Xfinity button, and then it'll take you to the apps, and you can use YouTube and whatnot. Hooks down here. You have your drawers, 3 of them, decent size. You have like a little desk area, or just this little space here, which is also nice. Worry less, surf more. You also have plugs, USB, USB-C. A lot of plugs, a lot of places for you to connect all your devices. Let's check out the view. Over here, look at that. The pool area. Beautiful view. Awesome. Then let's head towards the bathroom. So here's your bathroom. Nice big mirror. There you go. His and hers. Your dryer over here. And we go into the bathroom. Here's your toilet. Let's check this out. Decent. It's your shower. The pressure in this shower, oh my God. It was like a waterfall hitting you. It was amazing. Nice, hot. It was amazing shower. Amazing. We go over here and we go into the master bedroom, if we call it that. Sorry for the mess. Over here we have the TV, and again, some hooks. A lot of space for you to put wallets, cell phones. Over down here you have a plug, USB, USB-C, light. Over here we have, again, another bed, full bed. On both sides you have USBs and plugs at the bottom. And then over here, you have your closet. With, again, more space. A lot of space. You get a lot of space. And then let's look at the view. Beautiful view. Beautiful resort. Great time here. Great time. What blew my mind is that when we went to Dockside, we saw how much foot action and foot traffic there was over there compared to over here. It's just wild, very wild. But we now know that that is basically the bigger resort compared to this one. Their 2 buildings are a lot bigger than the 2 buildings over here, and both buildings have their own pool. And I did talk to the front desk, and they said if you are staying here, as long as you have your ID and your room key, they will give you a pass or a key for to use the amenities over there if, let's say, you have family staying over there as well. But overall, this was a great stay. I'm so happy I came to this resort. Everything has been top quality for the value. The fact that this is a value resort, the theming, the quality has been exceptional. And for this room, which is a 2-bedroom suite, I only paid $200, which I think that's a very, very good price when you look at the market today and the rooms, especially with the competitors of Universal, of how they're charging suites of this size. So if you're having a family, this one, the Dockside and Cabana Bay, these feel like these are your very family-friendly resorts where you could pack a lot of family into one room. With that said, we're gonna end it here, and we're gonna continue the day because there's so much left to do on this trip. About to check out to start our last day here in Universal. And the plan is first to drop off Jennifer at the airport as she's heading back home, as I continue to truck along. Then we need to stop at Walmart, Target, need to get a few things. And then after that, we're gonna go to our resort for the day. Okay, so we dropped off Jennifer at the airport. We're currently at Target because I needed to get some things, headphones, juice, water, things like that for our next stay. Okay, we're here at the Wawa here in Sand Lake to finish grabbing some stuff, some water, some snacks for later tonight, just because seeing out these properties is pretty wild. But just want to give you guys a quick view of something. This is the Wyndham here at Sand Lake, and they basically demolished a good chunk of it, like a really good chunk of it. If you see that purple towers in the back, that's across the street, and the yellow building, that's the Wyndham. So they still kept a portion of it, but they freaking demolished the heck out of most of it. Look, you can see the stairs right there for one of the buildings. Here on Epic Boulevard. Okay, I see the sign for Universal Orlando Resort. That's a pretty dope sign. So I'm assuming this is the main entrance to get, or one of the main entrances to get into and out of the the Epic Universe area. I mean, it is called Epic Boulevard. But this has been kind of confusing. Again, in all fairness, this is being built as we speak, so it's not completed yet. So I'm assuming once everything's completed and done, maneuvering in and around here shouldn't be this complicated. Ooh, so I think the parking is, theme park parking is over there. That's what it looks like. The Helios is literally right down on the right hand side, and we can see some building. Is that, I think that's Mario Land, at least the back side of it. I don't know if you guys can see it. There is the Helios. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be the parking over here on this side. There is the Helios right there, and it's telling us that the Stella Nova is on the left hand side. Oh, look at that. I think that's the backside right there of Donkey Kong. But look at that. The Helios is back there. That is awesome. This is awesome. There it is. Stella Nova Resort. Took a minute, but we got here. Look at that. I'm not gonna lie, it looks very trippy. Parking, 20-minute check-in. Wow. All right, we're here. Let's check this place out. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, this looks impressive.
All right.
Looks like I'm about to get on a galactic star cruiser. Some kind of space cruise ship of some sort. This is pretty intense. This is pretty wild. Check it out, Vacation Squad. Let's have a nice pan of the outside real quick. I don't think the video does it justice. This sphere here looks so cool. It literally looks something out of Star Trek. I'm thinking it looks like I'm going into some big galactic star cruiser. It's pretty cool, and it stands out. It pops. Oh, it looks like the doors are broken. So let's go through the side. And check this out. Okay, over here is a store. Check that out later. Wow. I guess the line for checking is over here. But check this out. I'm gonna need a moment to kind of absorb this architecture, because certainly different. So Cosmos Cafe Market over there, the bar, and then the store right behind this. Oh wow. Okay. Let's check in. For those EV chargers, since I'm learning about the space now, there's the front lobby. Once you come around, not the first entrance, that's for 20-minute parking, but the second entrance, you go through there, you come all the way towards the end and towards the back. Right over here is the EV charging stations. It's 2 per stations. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5 stations. So again, try to get here early, so you can get your charge and then move the car, so that we can let others charge. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back like in an hour or two once a car's charged, and then kind of move it so somebody else can get a turn. Okay, so first thing of note, the Nova Bar and the pool bar opens at 5 in the morning. I do like the contrast between the white and the black marble floor. Looks really nice, and it does give it that space feel. All right, let's head over to the elevators, where we are on floor number 7. The floor with the twilight is level 3. And we're gonna check that out. One ready for us. Okay, here we go. I actually don't know what room I'm in. I left the slip with the room number in the car. Great.
2,000 years later.
Let's try this again, but first let's look at this view, which is a really cool view. It's like this oval window here. That's the pool area. The pool bar over there will be down there in a minute. And then back there, I believe it's Universal. All right, let's go to the room. We're in room 7017. Let's check it out. Here we are, 07017. Okay. What is this? Is it like a door? No, it's just a glass panel. Here's the bathroom mirror. What was that? Okay. I think those are closets. And here's the room. Wow, the room actually looks very, very nice. What is that noise? Like a motor's broken or something. Well, let's see if it passes. But this right here, this looks really, really nice. Okay, so we got the 2 full beds. We got the middle. Is this a drawer? Yes, it is. Oh, look at that. We have a clock. I'm assuming this is wireless. Here you have your ports, plugs, USB 2.0, USB-C, little mushroom lamp. It's really nice. Pan around. You have this little nice sofa seat area that turns into your wardrobe. Here you have some more plugs, 3 USBs and a USB-C. That's really nice. Over here, your drawers. Oh, mira eso! Look at that. Ready? Oh, that's nice. Fridge over here. That's kind of disappointing. I thought the whole thing would be a fridge, not, you know, this little thing. Is this even on? Yeah. Your coffee. I don't know what these are. I'm assuming they're lights. They look like lights. Turn them on here. Oh no, that turns that on. Oh. And over there. Está bien, está bien. That looks nice. That looks very nice. I don't know about that noise. I don't know if you guys can hear that noise. If you can't, give me a second and I'll show you how annoying that noise is right now. Oh, here it is. Oh. Right. Okay. Okay. And then you have this glass thing. I guess if someone's changing and they want privacy, but what stops you from just, I mean, of course morals, but just saying, what I don't know what purpose that serves. Looks nice, it goes with the room, but just don't know. Maybe it's just to create the divider between the bathroom area and the bedroom. If that's the purpose, then okay, makes sense. Then I guess over here is your closet. It's a big closet too. Whoa. This puppy's huge. What's up there? What is this? Oh, I don't think I was supposed to grab that. Okay. Put that back. Oh, it's like a modem. Yeah, it's the modem right there. Oh, okay. And then you have your safe, of course. You saw the ironing board, iron. What's over here? You have your mirror. Just a really nice lengthy mirror. It's really, really nice. And then we go into the bathroom. Here's your shower. Ooh, Stella Nova shampoo and conditioner. Looks nice. Not really themed though. But it's the bathroom. I don't think most bathrooms aren't themed. I think the most I've seen is Disney does the curtains for the bathrooms. But that's about it. So, but the room looks nice. Like, I like how the room looks and feels. I like the lights up there, those fixtures. Looks very modern. Feels nice. It feels very, I don't know, I was gonna say chic, but I don't know if that's the word. Looks nice. So get the view over here and over here. And wow, we could see a perfect view of the upcoming resort, which the name does not come to me right now, so I'm gonna put it down there. But look, it's basically ready, and it opens up this month. And I'll put that there as well. And not the best view. We have the view of the park over there, but Epic Universe is on that side. All right, let me go see about this noise over here. Some key observations thus far. When we walked in through the main lobby, the theming, the architecture, it's pretty cool. I like it, it's nice. It's very different. Elevators. For some reason, the elevator doors take a very long time to close, and you have to hit the button. Otherwise, you'll stay open for like 2 minutes. 30 seconds is a long time. So imagine like a minute, 2 minutes. It's just there. It just doesn't close for some reason. And I thought it was my only experience, but then a few guests that are staying here, they also commented the same thing about the elevator. I think the room looks phenomenal. I think it's such a cool looking room, especially with that backdrop right there and the lighting. Oh, at night this is probably gonna look even better. But it does feel like there might be some few. And look, you know what? I was thinking about it now, like with the noise going on over there, like it happens. Like no resort is perfect. Just the only thing that bothers me a little bit is that this is a brand new resort. So things like that shouldn't be happening. So hopefully they'll come check it out. She said if need be, they'll relocate me, which is also fine. It's not a big deal. It's not gonna change my mood. It's not gonna change what we're gonna do today. So on that, I'm gonna get ready so we can head down to the pool, swim a little bit, relax, and enjoy the vibes.
Que ella abre o cierra para permitir más aire o menos aire. Entonces se había quedado como pegada.
All right. Shout outs to the men, the myth, the legend, Rubén Darío. He came real fast. Fixed the unit or fixed the issue. It was like a flapper. I don't know if you guys understood what he was saying, but hey, man, the guy, he knows his stuff. It was a great conversation that I had with him. Rubén, si tú ves esto, gracias por todo. Now, let's go get changed and get to the pool. All right, we're downstairs, but first we're gonna head over to the cafe to grab a beer, only because the bars don't open until 5 p.m. So I need a little bit of alcohol right now. All right, Vacation Squad, this is the pool. I'll probably come tomorrow morning to get a better look at the pool, just because I don't want to disturb anybody in the pool right now. Over here you have another grill, Galaxy Grill. It's kind of in a corner somewhere. How you doing? Right here's the pool bar. There's a pool, and then over there's a splash pad. Just finished the pool. It was actually very, very relaxing. It was very chill. Didn't want to record too much because I said there was a lot of kids, there was a lot of people, didn't want to disturb. Got some fries from the grill, not the pool bar, because in the pool bar you can only get drinks. You have to go to the grill area to get food. So, but the fries were good. Now, I'm gonna go get ready to head to the park and do a video for that. All showered, ready to go to the park, get that video done. I'll see you guys at dinner. So before we head over to the buses, let's take a look at the EV car and let's see where it's at with the charging. Should be done by now. And if it is, we're just gonna go ahead and move it so we can open up the spot for somebody else to charge. And then off to the parks we go. Man, just wanna give a look at this resort. I'm telling you, it does look very, very stunning. It looks beautiful. I'm so glad I booked this because between you and I was actually gonna book the dockside. But this was open and at a value price like it's supposed to be. So I said, heck, why not? And it turned out for the best. Hi. Ooh, the sun is spicy right now. There you go. Look at that. Going into Islands of Adventure today. It's been a while since I've been here. No real plan. Just kind of go in, hang out, go into the comic store, see what's up there, and you know, just see the vibes. It's been a very long time since I've been in this park, and I'm excited to be back. It's insanely cool and a bit scary how here in Universal you no longer need your actual physical card or one on the phone. Like, all you need is your face, because that's what they use now, face recognition, to get you in. That's pretty cool, very modern, kind of scary. All right, let's press on. It's getting a little bit late, and I want to be able to get as much done as I can before we lose sunlight. So first place we're gonna go to is Marvel. Let's see what time Hulk is. If it's not too bad, we might just jump on that. All right, the wait times aren't looking too bad. Skull Island Reign of Kong is 50 minutes. We might hit up that. Spider-Man 25, Incredicoaster 20. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. Look at that. Now I wonder when the licensing for Marvel will end here in Universal. And I think what I've heard or read is that they're gonna retheme it to Link, because we already have Mario Land over there in Epic. So I think I heard they were gonna retheme this to Link. Don't know, but that would be freaking awesome. So I said it earlier in one of the videos on this trip that I used to work here at Universal, and this was a shop I used to work at. I remember late nights fixing, organizing all the merchandise, and then sitting out there, or standing right out there selling express passes. Oh, this is new. Oh, that's pretty cool. For bands too, fits all series for Apple bands. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that one. That was a little freaky. Anthony Edward Stark, $570. Look at that one, $850. And then you got the Deadpool in the back. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at this Carnage one. That's pretty cool. $670. I feel like these went up in price. Wow. $700 for the Goblin. Oh, it's dope. The Sandman. It's pretty cool. Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. Oh, this is real cool. And look, Spider-Man over there still taking pictures. It's pretty cool. Look at this. Oh my God. World of Hulk. There was a comic on that. 2,365. That is crazy. And then Phoenix. This is crazy too. 1,800. Oh, it's cool. This Hulk one though. Wow, look at it. What is it killing? Look at that. Look at the features on the face though. Wow. That's one of the things I loved when I work here. Looking at these different busts, knowing that I wouldn't buy one because it's just way too expensive. But man, that is so cool. Well, Spider-Man is 25. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe we press on to the comic shop and do Kong since that was the shortest. And then we loop back to see how Spider-Man is and how the Hulk is. Even though Hulk is 20, still want to kind of press on before we lose some sunlight. And this was the other store I used to love working at. The comic store. Oh, and they extended it. Look at this. Civil War Iron Man. These definitely went up in prices. $350 for that one. $655 for that one. Look at Thor. Loki. They have so many. Doctor Strange. Look at this one. $555. Black Widow. Black Panther down there. And then over here they have a pretty cool Wolverine one. Look at that. Just 2025. That's awesome. Over here we have the Spider-Man one. I think it's crazy with this weather because it is very chilly and windy that people are crazy enough to go on this ride. Look at all that water, holy moly. Let's see if we see one fall. Oh, here it comes. There you go. Dear Lord. We made it to Kong. And it's a 10-minute wait. So we're definitely doing that. Thank you. 10 minutes, let's go. Hopefully it's basically a walk-on. Let's see. All right, we're here at Velocicoaster and it's currently at a 75-minute wait. Don't think we're gonna do that, so we're just gonna head towards Hogsmeade. But what I was saying earlier is that it was basically a walk-on. It was a really, really fun ride. The animatronic of Kong is always impressive, like so impressive. But the only thing is that we were sitting in the front row. While I was sitting in the front row, and it felt like the ride was obstructed. And the people next to me weren't really picking up with the story because they felt like they were obstructed. So I don't know if I recommend sitting in the first row if this is your first time riding Kong, because it's a bit obstructed, and trying to understand and keep up with the story that's going on, that might be hard. But look at that. Here we go into Hogsmeade. Well, okay, here's the thing. Never without a doubt is Hogsmeade's not crowded. Look at this. But it actually is not that crowded. Actually, it's not that bad, to be honest. Usually this area is like bumper to bumper, elbows to elbows. So it's not that bad. I think we're gonna try a butterbeer. Yeah. Let's get ourselves a butterbeer. Here's the butterbeer. Okay. Wow, actually, tastes pretty good. Weird flavor, like malt, sugar. I don't know, but it tastes pretty good. Okay. Where to next? Got to press on and press quick because we're losing daylight and it is getting colder. And your boy did not come prepared. All right, how to switch out the camera. But let's go to the Halloween boutique. Wow, this is really cool.
This is cute.
The theming in here is really, really cool. Freestyle cups over here. Look at the pumpkins. Spooky. Wow. The Bride of Frankenstein. Oh, this is a real cool shirt. These are some really cool shirts. I like this one too. Bit spooky. Check it out. Look at the theming in here. It is so cool. The creature from the Black Lagoon. How much is this? It's a really nice shirt. $30. This one over here, this long sleeve, it's pretty nice. See how much? $80 each. Oh, the pricey stuff. Oh, this one's cool too. This one's real nice.
Okay. So I have sold some, but I don't know if I sold some.
How much is this one? 45. Oh man, that was a pretty cool store. If you guys are here and even if you're not a big Halloween person, highly suggest you guys go in there and check that out. It was real cool. Really cool. The theming in there was amazing. All right, we keep pressing on. But we've done really good thus far. We've knocked out a few things. And this butterbeer's hitting the spot. So one of the things I did here is that the Atlantis area that is now closed, here this was gonna be rethemed as Link. So I don't know. I don't know if the whole Marvel Island is gonna be rethemed as Link, or if they're just gonna retheme this attraction as Link. Either way, I'll be excited for either outcome. All right, so we made it right back where we started here at the front of the park, and I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Look at this view. Just look at that view. Hulk is still at a 20-minute wait. So I'm gonna go check if Spider-Man's time went down. If it did, we'll do that. If not, we'll wrap it up here and call it a day. So unfortunately, Spider-Man went up to 30 minutes. So we're gonna skip that one too. But hey, we did a lot. This was a great welcome back to Islands of Adventure. I had such a great time. And I can't wait to come back on another trip, which we will. Now, it's time to head back to the resort, cool down as we end this trip. We made it back to the hotel, but now it's time for dinner. Let me show you guys the spread. So first is a pepperoni pizza, And second is a Stella burger. Let's go ahead and try this food, and I'll see you guys in the morning. And no, I'm not gonna eat all this by myself. Okay, before I go to sleep, I turned off all the lights and then realized when we look at the other resort, I don't know if you guys can see it, but most of the lights in the room are already on. The light in the front is on, which looks really, really cool. But yeah, not all the rooms are lit, but some of the rooms are lit. It's kind of cool because it looks like stars in the galaxy. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, good night. Good morning. It's around 7 o'clock, and unfortunately today is checkout day, and our trip here at Universal is coming to a close. But we still have one more surprise on this trip. That'll be a surprise to me as well, because it'll be new to me. So right now I'm gonna finish packing, get everything ready, head downstairs, have some breakfast, close out this video on this beautiful, beautiful resort that we stayed in, which was phenomenal, and then head to the airport to go home. Now, before we conclude everything here in this resort, there's one more thing that we have left, and that is to go to the 3rd floor and check out that hallway with all the starlights in the ceiling. So let's go check that out. Here it is. This is, I don't even know if there's a name for this hallway. It's pretty cool. Like the Galaxy Hallway, the Milk. I'm pretty sure there's a name for this. Okay. But you know, I thought it would be the entire hallway, but it's not. It's just like a section, which is cool. But I think they should add more to this. Like the walls are completely empty. They should probably add more to the decor to add to this hallway. Hey, my man. We ordered a croissant sandwich. That was the only thing that I really liked from the menu. I'll go back and take a picture of the menu for you guys. But yeah, it was a breakfast croissant sandwich with side of potato eggs. Hopefully it's good. And I left my water bottle upstairs. I'm debating whether I should go get it. All right, here's a spread. I thought it were the small potatoes, but just regular potato fries and sandwich. Bon appetit. With that, we're all checked out here at the Stella Nova Resort. This has been a great, great experience. The cast members were off the chain. So a few things to know. First, the elevators. Yeah, there's something going on with the elevators. They take forever to close. Second, I was told that the pool bar and the inside bar opens up at 5 p.m. That's not true. That's only the inside bar. And then third, the food was okay. The breakfast croissant sandwich, that was actually pretty good. But the food yesterday, the pizza, the burger, they were just eh. But overall, this was such a great experience. I can't wait to come back for this one. And then the Terra, when that one's open up. Universal's doing it big. But what do you guys think? Comment down below. Have you been here before? What was your experience? Let us know. Unfortunately, every trip has an end, and it's time for us to go home. Now, we're gonna head over to the airport where we're gonna be flying first class back to Miami. Just made it through TSA, just got out the train, or the SkyTrain, heading to our gate. Still have a few minutes, like 30 minutes or so before our flight departs. Had to stop and get some presents for this trip. We forgot to get some presents, but I took care of that. Luckily, they had the Universal store here, which we passed by, but I had to go by and get. So now let's go check out the gate. I'm really, really excited about going first class, baby. Let's go. Here we go. First class, baby. We are in seat 3A for group 1. A little bit of the backup. We are right here. This is our seat, 3A. Looks good, feels good. This is really, really comfortable. Nice. We got a lot of room space down here. A lot of room space, especially for a 6'2" guy. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's the reclining seats. I don't know what's over here. I guess that's for the food tray. You got a USB over here. I didn't expect a lot of tech, just because it's not a long flight. It's a very short flight. It's a 20-minute flight. So I didn't expect like a TV or anything, but I'm so excited. I'm in first class, y'all. We're now complimentary drinks already. Like, you can't even turn back on the seat because you know you in first class and they don't want you to look back. They don't want you to look back.
Devices such as cell phones, tablets, and smartwatches must remain in airplane mode until after we land. We will be landing soon.
We have landed. We are here home. I'm a bit tired, but that was a really good flight. Let me get home and I'll wrap up this trip and give you my thoughts on first class. Back at home, completely forgot to do the outro for this in the review, but this wasn't a very long flight. It was a very short flight, so I didn't expect anything crazy when it came to first class, or at least nothing of those really high-end first class. But for this experience, it was amazing. The service was amazing. The seat was very comfortable. I really, really enjoyed my flight, and I'm very humbled and happy to be able to have that experience for the first time to go on first class. And I did it all with credit card points. So if you want to know more about that, look up my playlist on how I do a lot of these trips on credit card points. But now it's your turn. Comment down below and let us know your experience if you've ever been on first class, or if you're planning on going first class, or you want to go on first class and what's your plan to do it. On to the next trip. Stay safe.